Yes. The lead for team Myketyn-Driscoll, Michelle McDonald. Just going down the ice here. Just a little heavy, coasting to the back of the 12, and I think it just went out the back. Just going out the back. So this is the lead for Team Breen, Amanda Simpson. And their coach is Jeff Wilson, and they're from the Halifax Curling Club. We're just joining in here. I'll give you a quick update on the standings. So the standings for the women, we have Team Brothers at 4-1, McDermott at 4-1, Arsenault is 3-2, Hilliard is 3-2, Jones is 2-3, McAvoy is 2-3, Breen is 1-4, and Myketyn-Driscoll is also 1-4. So it's the first shot here for the second. Caitlin Vitek, I believe her name is. She's coming to trying to sit down on top of the yellow one there. And Amanda gets through, and just a little nudge to push it back. And that was a really good shot. She said it shot. Oh, not quite behind cover, but not too bad. Jocelyn Adams. Both teams are just slowly testing the ice, just getting comfortable with the games. Little nudge, just ticks the other yellow one, and that yellow one that was just thrown is pretty much wide open from my point of view here. The other games on the ice this evening are Arsenault and sorry, I'm trying to read the other, McDermott and McAvoy and Brothers, and Hilliard and Jones. So as we progress through the evening, I'll give you random updates of the different sheets. You can catch the McAvoy and Brothers game also on online, and this is being brought to you by 360 Sports. So just hit and roll to the open. Just going to try to hit this, and I believe she's probably going to try to go back behind the guard. Haven't laid a brush to it yet. And we just hit it right on the nose, just pushing the blue one out the back. So she's just asking to hit the yellow and just flop to the open side. This is the third, Bridget McPhail. Keeping it clean, going on the ice. Looks like it's just going to hit her on the nose. Just biting the top of the 12-foot there. So we're definitely trying to go behind, roll behind the yellow corner guard. This is Marley Powers. First draw. A little bit of a roll, but not quite enough to get behind cover. still biting the top of the 12. So the team Myketyn-Driscoll is from the Mayflower Curling Club, and they're keeping on leading. Seems to be holding fairly straight, maybe a little, just didn't quite get the roll they were hoping for. It's out front. Teresa's calling to go behind the blue rock. Lots of curl here by the looks of things. Taking the middle of the 8 foot to get behind. It's always a challenge when you have temperature swings like we do here in Nova Scotia. Yesterday, I believe, was a high of -10. I believe today it was somewhere in the vicinity of +9 and rain. Right now, it's quite foggy outside. So, nice draw, perfect weight. Didn't quite get the berry, maybe quite as much as she was hoping. The skip coming down the ice right now, Mary. Myketyn-Driscoll. Sought midway down the ice just to clean up possibly a piece of debris. Anticipate she's going to try to roll to the open side. I didn't see her call. Now, but I think it looks okay. Oh, just tapped the front one. So Mary's sitting 2 and 3 with Tracy 1 just behind the button, or Tracy, sorry, yep, Teresa, right behind the button. The first rock for Teresa. Just going to take out the blue one over on the, I guess from the overhead cam, the right-hand side of the sheet. She just hit, rolled in just a few inches. Looks like Mary's looking at possibly hit and roll. I'm not sure if she indicated that she was going to go for the double or not. It's a pretty tough double, but we'll see what happens here. There's lots of action going on here this evening. Got a few players, a few people out on the ice. Room for more spectators if anybody wants to swing by the Dartmouth Curling Club here and cheer on your favorite team. Looks like she's going to hit it on the nose, a little flop. This comes down to last rock here for Teresa. She's just deciding, it looks like she's looking at a draw. Draw for 2. So she's going to take the, looks like the middle of the 8 foot. before the game, everybody gets I believe it was a 10-minute practice. So Teresa should probably know her draw weight pretty good by now. She just warmed up prior to the game. Both teams had a 10 minutes on the ice. So hopefully the ice hasn't changed too much since her practice. Just waiting for it to curl a little bit to get off the blue one. Looks pretty good, I believe. It's come just, might be a little heavy. Oh, that was an unfortunate break. It came off the blue one, but it went right through the hole. So that's a it's 1-0 for Teresa Breen over Mary Myketyn-Driscoll after one end of play here at the Dartmouth Curling Club. They reset for the second end here. Teresa is asking for up front, almost right on the Deloitte. Nice tight guard, asked by the lead, Amanda Simpson. Couple inches heavy, just that it rolls into the top of the 12-foot. So we're playing the 5-rock rule here. So, which essentially is anything that's not in the rings can't be hit. So that rock could be hit, but Mary has elected to not hit the rock and throw up a corner guard. So we'll see how it goes. Looks pretty good. Just keeping it clean, not working it too hard. Nice perfect guard there. Teresa's going to ask for a guard on the her rock that she's got in the top 12-foot. I would assume as the end goes on, she'll probably try to narrow that down a little bit, get a little closer to the butt for a steal. We'll see how the end progresses. And on a couple of the other sheets, we have Arsenault is up 1-0 over McDermott, and Brothers is up 1-0 over McAvoy. And there's no score between Hilliard and Jones. Oh, no, they blanked the first end. So, good guard, exactly where she put it. Mary is asking to go behind her corner guard, I believe. Starting to come off the line now. The girls are working it pretty hard. Sure if it's fly or not, I can't quite tell. Just rubbed the guard, rolled to the center. Getting a few rocks out front. Teresa's going to try to, this is ideal for Teresa because she's trying to steal, so she likes junk up front. She's going to try to come in behind there and sit right around the top of the 4-foot. The 4-foot is the red, white is the 8-foot, and the 12-foot is the blue. Are indicating to be a little warm. Must be coming down. They're starting to work it a little bit. I don't know if they're going to get the curl behind the guard they're hoping for. Not quite as buried as they would have liked. It's pretty much wide open. As a skip, ideally you'd like a nice open path to the button for your last one. So she's going to try to rip one of these guards off here, maybe multiple guards, try to open up the center. That opened it up a little bit. Push the guards out of play. Red is still going to be sitting. Looks like 2. I think that back one just squirted out of the back there. It's hard to tell from my angle. Teresa's going to ask for another guard up front, just above the Deloitte. Deloitte is the sponsor for the men's side of the spiel, and they'll be playing tomorrow morning. If you're following the men's side, on the men's side, just an update on the standings for you. You have Murphy at 5-0, Stevens is 5-0. Thompson is 4-1. Actually, his brother Kendall is 2-3. So the 2 Thompsons. McDougall is 2-3. Fitzer LeBlanc is 1-4, and Willette is 1-4, and McKenzie is 0-5. So guard was a little tight, but Mary looks like she's going to try to move some granite here. Caught the top one and rolled out. I think she might have wanted to try to hang around there a little bit. But that's okay. She still has a few rocks left. Teresa is going to try to throw up another guard here. There we go. Sorry, had a little technical problem. All good. My cord was starting to shrink. So you may notice here that Team Teresa Breen actually threw the wrong color rock. So what Mary's doing is she's just putting a rock, or they're replacing the rock, and there we go. They just take the other blue one back down the sheet, and we should be back up and running. There we go. Mary's still looking to hit here. She hits this in the right place. She can probably make 2 of these go away. She may leave her stuff, may leave the guard up. So I'm not sure if she's trying to rip the guard and leave it open again, or she's trying to clip one going by. There's always a couple options at every shot. Ladies are working on it pretty hard. And that was probably the best she could do. She got a little bit of a roll, so the yellow one's wide open. And she removed 2 of the stones, 2 of the yellow stones. Teresa's going to try to put another guard up there. That'll still leave Mary a run back or another peel. The stands are starting to fill up on the ice, which is always nice. It kind of brings a different aspect to the game when you have when you have the players out on the ice. They're cheering on their friends or family. It's a great guard there. So Mary looks like she might be looking at a run back on the blue, her blue one that's up front there. She's looking at a run back. Nice if she could drive the blue back out of the yellow there, and should be pretty well varied. But that would still leave Teresa either run back on her own, or you may be able to draw in there also and sit on top of it. So we'll see how this plays out. Great shot. Didn't be able to hold the run back stone in behind cover, but got it off the 4-foot, which is awesome for her. So Teresa looks like she's just going to try to hit this. She may try to roll in behind cover on one of those stones up at the top of the rings. These games, if you're just tuning in for the first time, are 10-inning games. The winner of the 2019 Scotties will represent Nova Scotia at the Scotties National event, which is being held in Sydney, Nova Scotia. It is the 16th till the 25th of February. Sure, whichever one of these 8 teams out here get to represent Nova Scotia, it will. They'll definitely bring some spectators with them down to the Nationals in Sydney. Should be an excellent event at the Center 200, I believe the venue is. Mary is just looking to play a hit. If she could get to the inside, I think she'd probably take it and roll behind there somewheres. She does have last rock this end, so. It's a pretty long week for the ladies. It starts on Monday and the finals are on Sunday. So they're busy playing 10-inning games every day. So if you get to the final or to the playoffs, which I believe start tomorrow evening, I believe. I'm not sure. I don't have the schedule here in front of me. Just a little bit of a roll, but not quite as much as she was hoping. So we'll probably try to roll hit. Maybe get a roll in behind, but if not, she'd take a hit and stick there as well. Last rock. Correction, no, it's not last rock. It is the last rock for Team Breen. She's sweeping it on the inside. She's trying to get that rock to curl a little bit. Quite get the curl she was hoping for, just missed it. That leaves a draw for 2, or I think she's looking at the split up there, possibly, maybe. See on all these teams here are all the sponsors, so thanks to all the other sponsors that help each individual team here. These ladies, they're traveling quite a bit through September through now, essentially, trying to either get into this event through points or through the playdowns. They're sweeping it pretty hard. Go off it. Just trying to get them. Oh, didn't quite get enough of the rock to get the split for 3, but she does get her deuce. So it's 2-1. Mary Myketyn-Driscoll over Teresa Breen after 2 ends of play. Update between the McAvoy brothers game. It is 2-0 for brothers after 2 ends of play, and still no score between Hilliard and Jones. Blank the first 2, and they have not updated the score yet on sheet B. So, this is Mary's first rock. This is the lead, Michelle McDonald. She asked for a guard out front. She'd asked for a guard out front. This is what she actually asked for. Just put it in the top of the 12. Teresa's asking for a corner guard. Like to have it about halfway down the left-hand side of your screen, I believe. That's a perfect guard. Exactly where she asked for it. So Mary's asking to put it out front. Pretty good going down. Overcurled a little bit. Looks like she's giving Amanda Simpson, she wants to hit it, just about half a rock to go after it. Laid a broom to it. It's starting to come. I think she might have a piece. Just enough. Not quite enough. Not quite enough weight to push it out. But it is open now. Both on the outside. So Mary looks like she's going to put the pressure on a little bit in this end. She's going behind that guard again. She's not going to bother with the second shot Yellowstone. Ladies are sweeping this hard to get it by. It's starting to curl. It looks pretty good from my angle. Just got it by. Ideally right in the top 8 foot, or sorry, 4 foot. That is perfect. Might be able to get through that hole, but I wouldn't bet on it. Teresa's going to rip off that guard, open it up. Just want to make that blue one go away. If she could get lucky and clip one of the two in the rings, probably would not be too upset about that. Mary's going to try to, she's not going to put a center guard up. She's going to take out that yellow one. Mary's encouraging the ladies to sweep harder. Might be over curling. A little more curl there, or she might have been a little inside. Not sure. But either way, she missed the rock. Kind of gives Teresa the option to hit the blue one on the forefoot. And I think if she caught maybe about a half a rock, might get the other blue one going by. Haven't laid a broom to it. I don't think she was trying to get the double. I think she was actually trying to get the hit and flop on top of the blue, which worked out quite well for her. So that if you hit the blue one anywhere on the right-hand side, it's going to jam. So you almost have to over curl it just a smidge or right on the nose. Should get it. This is the third, Bridget McPhail. And over on sheet B, Marianne Arsenault stole one, so it's 2-0 Arsenault over McDermott after 2 ends of play. And that was the yellow stone here in our feature game was easily removed. Marley Powers is try to take out the shot stone, the blue one. Just sweeping a little bit, not going super hard. So the blue one looks to still be shot. So Mary's just gonna replace that, hit it. She could even roll in behind that guard a little bit. I think she'd like that quite a bit. Starting to creep up on the almost to the edge of the 12-foot now. They're sweeping it pretty hard. It's curling hard. Might be on the top one. Just clip the top yellow. So rip the guard off. Just rolling to the edge of the 12. Teresa, she can hit this. She'll be sitting 3. This is the third's last stone. just clipped the top yellow, but she still managed to get the blue and push it out. And she now sits 3, Teresa Breen. Teresa has last stone here. Here in our feature game, we're just trying to hit the shot stone. If I was her, I'd try to roll over maybe to the edge of the 12 on top. Maybe not necessarily on top, but over on the 12 to make her shot a little tougher. Quite getting the curl she's hoping. She didn't get quite as much of that as she was hoping to. She wanted to keep her shooter around here and definitely remove the yellow one. Teresa is gonna draw to the center, I believe. Just don't want to group her rocks, so she can make some sort of a double. The double on the right-hand side there is pretty tough because of that blue one. The top yellow would jam on the blue. So she just set something in the center here. And try not to leave anything where Mary could roll over up against and she hits the shot stone. So we'll see what happens here. I suspect she'll be probably looking to put it somewhere in the 8 foot, maybe even a little higher, or possibly a little deeper to take away a rollover into that pocket over there. Girls are working on it pretty hard, trying to get it. I think it's going to get there for shot. Oh yeah, the plots are. So she left it just the top of the 8 foot. So she's got a. She could try to hit the top one and roll into the pocket. Could draw into the pocket, or she could hit the top one. Teresa has last rock here, so she's trying to make it a little tougher for her. Looks like she's looking at drawing into that pocket. Some discussion here as where exactly they want to put it. Could also try to go behind the center stone. Don't make that perfect. Well, looks like now she's looking at hitting. Looks like what she's looking at here is hitting maybe a quarter of a stone or maybe a little more and driving it over towards that pocket and possibly catching the back one as it goes by. So all these games are timed as well. So the games have, I think it's, I believe it's 36 minutes, 36 or 38. I can't remember offhand. 38 minutes. One of the crowd just informed me. Thinking time. So I'll soon be giving the microphone to the lady behind me because she's awesome. But they start with 38 minutes of thinking time, and both teams are roughly 29 minutes left right now. And any mistakes I make, I'm sure they'll pick up on me, so I gotta be quiet here. So it looks like we decided to go with the draw into the to the right there, and cut Teresa Breen down. Girls are starting to work on it pretty hard. Looks like it might be, looks like they're sitting 2 yellow right now. So a couple options. You could try to get fancy and do a pick. It might be hard to hold the shooter there. Most likely the blue would jam onto the yellow rock. So it looks like she might just try to draw for 3. Just looking at it now. Looks like they're discussing the draw. Comes down to throw the last rock in the 3rd end here at the Dartmouth Crone Club at the 2019 Scotties Tournament of Hearts. Just getting set up in the hack. So just throwing the, just drawing into the rings here for, looks like 3. 3rd's coming out to help sweep. Going pretty hard on it. Gotta get it there. Not quite. Just wait till they put the score up. I believe it was only 2. And it was 2, so it's 3-2 for Teresa Breen over Mary Myketyn-Driscoll after 3 ends of play. Meanwhile, between McAvoy and Brothers, McAvoy got one in the 3rd, so it's 2-1 for Brothers over McAvoy. And we're finally on the board over on sheet E. Jones got 2 in the 3rd end, so it's 2-0 for Jones over Hilliard after 3 ends of play. This is Amanda Simpson's first draw. She's skipper's tapping the 8-foot. Little high, but that's okay. It's good guard. Mary's going to come right behind it. Ladies are hammering this pretty hard. Cut to the center. Might be a little light. Actually, that's not as light as I thought it was going to be. So, not quite wide open, but probably 3/4. Teresa looks like she's going to just kind of come down and tap it out. get the movement they were hoping for. Mary's going to try to come down and sit behind her blue rock. She just put in the 8-foot. She's going to come down the other side. Ladies are working on it hard. Looks pretty good. Exactly where Skipper tapped it. Couldn't ask for a better spot. Teresa Breen looks like she's going to try to run back the guard now, back into the crotch. She moved the guard off to the left there a little bit. So opens up the 2 shot stones. Mary's going to just put another rock in there. She tapped somewhere in the vicinity of the Deloitte, I believe, just to kind of take the option for a double away or some sort of a hit. Curled a little bit. I believe they're both fairly open, but Teresa's still going to go for ripping off the guard. This is the second. Jocelyn Adams throwing a hit in the blue one. Haven't laid a brush to it yet. Girls are close, so we'll see what happens. Actually worked out pretty good. She kind of got took away the corner guard and rolled the blue one away. Did push one of the rocks back, but there's nothing to hide behind now, which is always good. Unless you're the team that's trying to steal, of course. Tap there. It's not too bad. So Teresa looks like she's going to play a hit here. She'd like to get at least 2 of them. I'm sure she's got if there's an option for a triple there or not. I don't think. Behind this rock. Move some rocks here. Open up the center a little. Got the double. Didn't be able to hold the shooter, but leaves a piece of the button open to get to if need be for last rock. Over on sheet B, It is 3-1 after 3 ends for, or correction, 2-1 after 3 ends of play for Team Arsenault. Just trying to put this in the rings here. Take away any opportunity. So they're nice and spread out, which is definitely in the favor of Mary Myketyn-Driscoll. She doesn't want to group her rocks, set up some sort of a double. There might be a double there. Actually, there is probably a double there on the one in the, almost biting the button in the back of the 12 foot on the right. Got the double. Oh, almost got a triple out of that. Mary's just trying to put another rock in play here. Should be happy to run this end out, just exchanging rocks and get 2 and walk away. Probably not the same plan for Teresa Breen, but let's see. Looks like it might hold on to the back of the 12, but maybe not. So, a little unfortunate. Teresa's going to probably try to hit and either stick there or roll to the center. Skipper's first shot at the 4th end. Indicating that the weight might be down a little bit. Trying to sweep it to hold it a little straighter here so we can hold the shooter. And the shooter just rolls out. So Mary's going to try to draw to the right-hand side there somewheres and hope that the option, if Teresa was to come down and hit the shot stone, it may jam on the back blue one. It might still be on. I'm not sure. It's hard to tell from my angle if that would happen, but I think that's what she's hoping for. So these are the rocks they're playing with. They're the Nova Scotia Curling Association's rocks, and they sometimes can be a little more lively than the club rocks. So they're usually they come out for a lot of the different Nova Scotia Curling Association's events. The Tankard, for example, which is also going on here this week. The boys or the men are playing tomorrow morning. So it's a great draw. Hopefully right around the tee line, I believe. Perfect draw. Teresa will try to hit, make that go away. If that happens, I believe you may see Mary try to blank this end. jam, but I'm not sure if it's on or not. Doing a lot of looking. So this, if that shot is on, it makes a big difference for what Mary is going to play here for the last one. So it almost looked like she tapped hidden stick. On my angle, it almost looks on, and I'm wondering if she's trying to play that, it must be really close. And they must be going with the gamble that it is on. So. Once they hit this on the nose, hold the shooter. Stick? Is it gonna stick? Nope. You may see them measure this back one to see if it's still on, or if it is on. And they're laying the brooms down, so that's usually a good sign that they're going to measure. So the umpire will do all the measuring for this event. There's two umpires that are both out in the shed. There's the head umpire and the assistant. Yep. So the umpire is going to come over here, and she's using the measure. And she's going to see if it's on. She'll still put that on and spin it around, and if it touches the rock, it's in play, or it's in play. Sorry, if it's on the rings. And here we go. It's on. So, after 4 ends of play, we have a tie game. So we're almost to the halfway mark here. Just ladies are all discussing what their plan is here for the 5th end. This is Caitlin's first draw. Over on sheet E, Hilliard got 1, so it's 2-1 after 4 ends of play for Team Jones. And that's the only update I have so far. The other games are still underway. Actually, correction, on sheet C between Brothers and McAvoy. They blanked the 4, so it's 2-1 for Brothers over McAvoy. And we got a nice perfect guard up there for Team Myketyn-Driscoll, thrown by Caitlin Freilich. If you're just tuning in, we're in the 4th end of the 2019 Scotties Tournament of Hearts here in Dartmouth, Nova Scotia. This is Amanda Simpson's first rock in the 5th end. I believe skipper tapped to go behind, but I'm not sure. That's settled in there beautifully. It's a perfect spot to put it, top of the 4-foot. Caitlin's gonna come down and sit right on top of that stone. to sit on top of this blue one, even knock it back to the back of the 4-foot. They wouldn't be opposed to that. It's a pretty good option. Just gonna, can't remove that rock just yet because you have to throw 5 rocks. So she was indicating just to kind of almost a kick, push it off to the corner a little bit, open up the center. Laid a broom to it. It's out there a little ways. I don't think she's going to get the top one. Now they're just trying to sweep it to make it go by. And it's actually not a bad result. It is behind the 4-foot, so that gives the option for Team Myketyn-Driscoll to freeze on top of it. That's what Jocelyn Adams has got a correction. Caitlin Vitic, I believe her name is. I'm sure I'm pronouncing that wrong. Ladies are working on this. It might be a little light. Just a little light. This is our 6th rock, so she can peel off the top blue one in the center there. She's going to make this go away.
Just a reminder that we have some of these teams, so if you would refrain from using washes at this end of the building until the crews are on and off the ice, is the only thing about popping the break. You have events washing down on the left-hand side towards the stairs. The upstairs are 2 public washrooms. Thank you.
Just looking around here, we have a full house tonight, which is awesome. The bleachers are almost full as well. There's always room for a few more fans to come down and cheer on your favorite team, so please come down to the Dartmouth Curling Club. This one seems to be hanging out there as well. Just didn't seem to catch the curl like the one before that, or the previous one they had thrown. This leaves Teresa Breen another hit. Probably trying to play a double here. Just off nose, should get the 2 of them, and you might be even be able to hold the shooter. Ladies are on it. It's over-curling a little bit. Oh, just caught a piece, but not quite enough. That's not a bad result, because that is guarding the one at the back of the 4-foot, which is shot zone. But it looks like Mary is going to try to come down and sit on top of that. Should curl in there pretty nice, I believe. We elected not to draw, so it looks like we're throwing a hit now. She just jammed it. But the back yellow one is probably half open now from my angle. I think Teresa's gonna play the number 2 shot. She could get a little hit, flop to the inside. The blue one on the right-hand side of your sheet, or TV, I guess. A little bit of an inside flop would be awesome, and that's exactly what she got. Beautiful shot. Made by Marley Powers. Still leaves a possibility of a double there for Bridget McPhail. It's pretty good. Oh, stuffed it again. Having a hard time getting the 2 rocks out of there. Teresa's going to hit the number 2 rock. It looks like she indicated a little flop in behind the blue one as well. This is last rock for the 3rd Marley Powers. Get the inside roll, but got a little bit of an outside roll. Yellow's still sitting 2, which is nice, and gives the option now for Mary to hit, possibly flop right in or even make the double. Underway, coming down the sheet. Just trying to keep it straight to get as much roll to the center as she can. Go, go, go. Beautiful shot. She just didn't quite get the result she was hoping for. Teresa's trying to decide what she wants to do here. She's looking at hitting the yellow or the top blue one and maybe rolling all the way over to the other side. She wouldn't want to keep them too close together to allow team Myketyn-Driscoll to make some sort of a double here. Like a tricky piece of ice here, just in this one spot. You bring your weight up and it seems pretty straight, so sweeping it pretty hard. Definitely want to hold the shooter here. And that worked out beautifully. So she's blocking the pin. Definitely puts the pressure on Mary that she's pretty much got a hit or some sort of a tap for 1. There might be a double there, but I don't know. Looks like she's indicating possibly trying to play the double for 2. See what happens here. This is the last rock of the 5th end. After this rock, we're going to take a 5-minute break. The ladies to meet with their coaches and get a couple snacks, and we'll come back after the break with 5 more ends. See what happens here. Definitely want to play for your 1 year for, and then to get the double would be the bonus. A little tight, maybe. Oh, she just squeaked by that and got 1. So it is, after 5 ends of play, it is 4-3 for Team Myketyn-Driscoll. And I am going to sign off here for 5 minutes. Oh, correction. Oh, I missed a rock. I am very sorry. I'm surprised no one picked up on that. Teresa has last rock. I apologize for that. So Teresa is playing a hit for 2 here. McAvoy in the 5th end just got 1, 2, 3, so 3 points. So it's after 5 ends of play, McAvoy is 4-2. This looks pretty good, I believe. It's that was a little unfortunate for Teresa. It was a steal of 2 by Team Mary Myketyn. Welcome back to the sixth end of the 2019 Scotties Tournament of Our Hearts here in Dartmouth, Nova Scotia. And in the fifth end, there's a steal by Team Myketyn-Driscoll of 2. So the score is 5-3 for Team Mary Myketyn-Driscoll over Teresa Breen. And Team Jones is up 3-1 on Team Hilliard after 5 ends of play. Just put up a, looks like a really close guard. This event is being brought to you by 360 Sports. Yep. No. Well. Oh, all right. Test 1, 2, 3, 3, 2, 1. Test. Uh-oh, slight technical problem.
I think so.
Test 1, 2, 3, 3, 2, 1. Test out. Okay. Test. 1, 2, 3, 3, 2, 1. Test out. Test. I'm not sure what scoop. He's still testing. I don't think the problem is on this end. Oh, there he comes again.
That's what I said.
Test. No, that one. Test. Test. Okay. Test. Nope. Test. Still not hearing anything. Test.
Test. Nothing.
Test. 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 Test, 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 test. Test, 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 test.
Test. Test. Test. Test. Test. Test. Test. Test. Test. Test. Test. Test. Check. Gonna turn this off. Test. Test.
No. All I did was lay the microphone down, went to the bathroom and came back, so. These ladies look a little sketchy, though. They might have played with all the It's got power, yeah. Test. Can you hear me now? Okay. I think we're back on the air. Okay, well, we're back. Okay, I'm going to come behind you again. Sorry for the delay, folks. We had a slight technical problem. But we're back here in the sixth end of the 2019 Scotties Tournament of Hearts from the Dartmouth Curling Club. And you're watching Team Mary Myketyn-Driscoll against Team Teresa Breen. And we are up to, I believe, almost a skip rocks here. Team Breen has the hammer. Looks like Mary is sitting one fairly wide open. And as we continue on here, I'll just give you a bit of an update. So on sheet C, we have Team McAvoy up 4-2 over Brothers after 5 ends. And Team Jones is up 3-1 over Team Hilliard. Or correction, they just put up the 6th end. It is now Team Jones 3-2 after 6 ends of play over Team Hilliard. And then on sheet B, Marianne Arsenault is up 3-2 over Team McDermott after 5 ends of play. This is Mary's first rock of the 6th end. Looks like we're just going to throw a guard here. Just getting set. Every curler has a bit of a system they do when they go down to throw the rock, whether or not it's they wipe their foot or talk to themselves in the hack, alignment. Everybody has a little bit of a system that relaxes themselves. And then they'll throw. We're just trying to throw a really tight guard here, right above the Deloitte sign. And that looks pretty good. I think she's looking at maybe trying to pick it. I think it's there with really soft weight. You could probably try to pick it. I'm not sure. She could be looking at a run back as well. Sometimes it's a little challenging to see what what the teams are doing out on the ice, because they're both they're showing different options for all the different shots. So, but it looks like she might be trying to do a run back, try to open it up. Peel wouldn't be bad here also. And that looks like what she's getting is the peel, opens it up. Mary's probably going to try to throw the exact same shot. This will be Mary's last rock of the sixth end. Trying to put another guard here to make the next shot a little tougher for Teresa. And that is exactly where she had the broom. So with a soft weight, you might be able to get in there to pick that. It's hard to say. Not sure if she's got a lot of other options. Backline weight. She looks like she's trying to do. Oh, she's trying to do the angle in. And they're just drawing the 50-50 ticket. So if you're not here tonight, you're not going to win. Not sure what the cost was or what the prize pool was tonight, but I'll let you know if I find out. Teresa's just getting ready for her last rock. And trying the angle in off the yellow one on the right-hand side here. Let's see what happens. And she didn't quite curl enough. Looks like a steal of one for Team Mary Myketyn-Driscoll. The score now is 6-3 after 6 ends of play. We haven't got a winner yet in the 50-50 draw, so if you're listening online and you were here and left, you might want to come back. So we start the 7th end. First rock of the 7th end. Looks a little light. No, not as light as I thought. Looks slower. That's a perfect place for a guard. And if you're just joining us, the standings for the Scotties are team brothers is 4-1. McDermott is 4-1. Arsenault and Hilliard are 3-2. Jones is 2-3. McAvoy is 2-3. Breen and Myketyn-Driscoll are both 1-4. Just trying to wrap it around there. And that's not bad. Still about maybe 3/4 open, but she's going to come down and try to sit on top of it. Just a little tap. They're on and off. It's got to curl quite a ways from just didn't get the curl they were hoping for there. It just kind of seems like if you bring your weight up, you just can't get much movement out of it. This is Amanda Simpson's second shot. Just might have set up a double there for Mary. Just couldn't get the curl they were hoping for. Looks like she's playing the double. She didn't quite get the double, but she got one of them. Pushed the yellow one over a little bit. Just coming down here now, trying to hit the yellow rock. Maybe flop in behind there. And going to get a little bit of an inside roll. Not quite as much as she was hoping for. Still a double there. This is Caitlin's second rock. Can't quite. Oh, good shot. Looks like a double, and they all rolled out. Teresa's going to try to come in behind here and sit behind the blue center guard. Just looks like she's trying to keep it nice and high, maybe. It's curling hard, though. I think it's a little light and on the guard. It's not a bad result, though. Got something to hide behind. Mary was trying to come in behind that guard. Seems like you get outside that 4-foot line, it hangs for quite some time before it'll start to come. Might be a little heavy, a little deep. Still in play, still in the back of the 12-foot. Teresa's going to try to go in behind again. Gonna change handles here. First rock for the third, Marley Powers. Events being brought to you by 360 Sports here at the Dartmouth Curling Club. So between McAvoy and Brothers took one in the 6th end. So it is 4-3 after 6 for McAvoy. Put it on a piece of the butt. Still about half open, but she's going to try to either just come down, sit on it, maybe a little tap just to push it back a couple inches. You get out there and it's just not coming back. To be a bit of a problem on that 4-foot line. It's coming though, but I don't know if it's going to come enough. Actually, that's not bad. Ideally, she would have won it over about 6 inches to the right there, but that's not bad. She has to deal with it. To remove that blue rock. Definitely got to get to the nose or a little better. Now you're going to be moving your yellow one. Shouldn't be bad to push it over a little bit, but you don't want to push it too far. This one is hanging on that 4-foot line, but it's starting to come. It's got a piece, but I think it might jam. Pushed it to the back a little bit, opens up the scoring marginally a little bit more. Just trying to come in there and get to the button. If she could sit on top of that yellow one at the back of the button, that would be ideal for Mary. Even if she could get to the inside of the yellow one on the 4-foot line and kind of wicky-ticky, I'm not sure if that's a technical term or not, but if you could get to that and roll in there, it wouldn't be bad either. Over on, oh no, sorry, they didn't put the score up yet. But Jones just got a deuce from the 7th end. Jones is up 5-2 over Hilliard. This is Mary's first rock. Starting to come, but it's got to curl a little bit. Trying to get an inside roll. She's got the weight to get shot. Not quite enough weight. Need to come just a little bit more to get that roll in there. But yellow's definitely won. Second shot might be yellow. So this is Teresa's last shot. She could cap this off and put a guard there. I'm not sure if that's her plan or not. Looks like she's just tapping top 12 there, so that might be may work out. Needs to curl here a little bit to get to that inside. You want to block that path off. And I think that looks pretty good. So that was a pretty good shot there. The question is, how does Mary get in there to score or to get in there? Could play the run back on the high center blue one. She could try to draw from the right hand side. Looks like she's looking at possibly the draw. Teresa has last rock here, so she's got to have she's almost has to skinny that top blue one on the or sorry, top yellow one on the right to get in there. Everyone seems to be a little louder. Voices are screaming a little bit louder as the game starts to wind down and get into the final ends. Sweeping it hard. Lots of room to get by the top yellow one from my angle. Just doesn't have the weight to get there. They're going hard. And just a little light. I think yellow might be still sitting too. That back blue one might be number 2. It's hard to tell. So the question is now, how does Teresa get in there to score either 2 or 3? she's going to try the draw. If she could get to the inside of the blue one and roll in there, which is there, as long as she's not outside into a jam it on the back blue. We will see what happens here. She gets ready to throw the last rock of the 7th end. Keeping it clean right now. A little pressure on the broom. And over curled. So now is it 2 or 1 yellow? We'll see here very shortly. Looks like they're going to measure for the second point. Oh, maybe not. I guess they were not. So they must have decided. I will let you know as soon as they put the score up. Over on sheet C, Brothers and McAvoy, they blanked the 7th end. So it's still 4-3 for McAvoy. It was a deuce, so it is 6-5 for Myketyn-Driscoll. So you start the 8th end of 10. Both teams are doing okay for time. We got 16:34 for Mary. And 13:38 for Teresa Breen. Amanda throws her first rock. Teresa's calling for a guard just in front of the Deloitte sign. Where she's tapping her broom, just to the right of the center line. Perfect shot. Would look like Mary is going to go behind that guard. Top 4 would be awesome. She could get there. We're on it really early. Come. It's going hard to the center. Not sure if it's going to get by the center one or not. Almost. Just a little nudge. Teresa's trying to come in behind the center guard. Still a long way out there. Again, get it outside that 4-foot line. It's a little challenging to get in, but no. It's starting to come now, just a little deep. She would have liked to head that probably the top 4. Mary's going to try to come in behind again. Trying to come in through the support there in the center. Just go behind the yellow rock. It's curling hard. Just a little rub. So we got lots of guards there, which is always good if you're trying to steal. So Teresa's trying to steal this end, so she's loving the guards. She's going to try to come in behind her yellow guard. And, this time I think she'd like to be a little higher. Heavy again. Right on top. We're getting closer to the 4 foot. Looks like Mary's going to rip that guard. Mary has hammer, so she wants to ensure she has a way to get into the center if with her last one, if need be. Kissed the top center one to push it in, but didn't quite get it there. So Teresa is going to try to go behind the other center guard now. Again, she'd like to be a little bit higher, probably 4 foot. She'll probably even take 8 foot. Sweeping hard. Looks like you can wrap it around. Looks pretty good. It's a pretty good shot. About 3/4 or even maybe a little more buried. Mary's trying to look at what she's got here for options. She could sit on the back one, but if she sits on the back one, then Teresa's probably going to sit on top of it. She's looking at playing the hit here on the blue one. If she could drive that straight back, she's definitely there. She wanted to hit the one closest to the center and drive it straight back. That would have been ideal. She might even got a triple out of it. She got it there. So Teresa's going to try to block that off so she doesn't have that option again. Just looking to throw the guard here. Mary has last rock, Myketyn, the Dartmouth Curling Club. Looks pretty good. Beautiful shot. Takes the run back away, or at least makes it a lot more difficult. She'll have to go yellow, blue, yellow. Try to rip the front one. But if she could catch the blue one going by, I think she'd be pretty happy about that. She definitely wants to open it up to give herself a fairly easy shot with her last one. She only has to take her one. Curler. Trying to hold it straight. Teresa's gonna just replace that rock. Marianne is up after 7 ends, 6-4 over Team McDermott. This one seems out a little farther. Just outside that 4 foot. Hasn't quite got the curl. I looked away. I assumed she was trying to put up the center guard again, but maybe she wasn't. So Mary's just going to play the straight run back here. Here. Oh, just over curl a little bit. Left the shooter sitting at the top of the Beloit. Teresa's looking at throwing the draw, top 4. Just getting ready to go down to the other end to make her shot here. Marley's holding the broom for Teresa as Teresa gets ready to throw her first rock of the 8th end here. Trying to suck around that center guard. Probably sit right on top, so that gives Mary a draw. Do basically the same shot, come in there in the 4 foot. In the 8th end, Team Hilliard 3, I believe. It's now, just walk in front of the scoreboard here, just 1 second. It is 5-4 for Colleen Jones for Team Hilliard after 8. Rock's coming up. Oh, I think they're a little too long. It just took off when they hit the hog line. Oh, she is by. Beautiful shot if it's not too heavy. Beautiful, beautiful draw. You can see there where it started to break just inside the hog line, right sideways. This is Teresa's last rock. She's going to try to come down and sit on top of it. It's a tricky spot here because if you up your weight, it tends to hang straight. So looks pretty good. Starting to curl now. Come on, that hard, ladies. It's going hard. Pushing by. Does it have the weight to move it far enough? Pretty good shot. She's kind of conceding the one to Mary, forcing Mary basically to draw to a piece of the forefoot, a very tight piece, i.e. a piece of the button. So we'll see what happens. Last rock of the 8th end here in Dartmouth. Just trying to draw to a small piece of the button. Pretty tough shot. Light. Girls are on it. She's got the weight to get there. They're working hard. The line isn't too bad. This may be there. It may be. Oh. Just a couple inches short by looks of things. Oh. They must be look a little closer than our angle here. That's good. So, from the overhead camera here at the Dartmouth Curling Club, it looks like it's yellow, but I guess we'll find out. The umpire to come out and do a measure here. So as technology advances, we go from the old school measure to the new fancy laser, so a little bit more accurate once you get familiar with it. I will tell you shortly. Looks like one blue. Yeah. So, unless I'm wrong, I don't think I am. It was a one blue, so that'll make the score 7-5 for Mary Myketyn-Driscoll after 8 ends of play here at the Dartmouth Curling Club. It's being brought to you by 360 Sports. The winner of this event here will proceed to the National Scotties Tournament of Hearts in Sydney, Nova Scotia, the 16th to the 25th of February, Center 200. So buy your tickets now and head to Sydney to watch some amazing curling. I believe Team Jones, the reigning National Canadian women's team, will be there, along with our previous Olympic champion, or Canadian champion, Team Holman. I'm not sure if any of the other provinces have decided who will be going just yet. So Myketyn-Driscoll just throw up a center guard in front of the rings. And we're just trying to go behind by the looks of things. Skipper's coming out to give him a hand. Working it pretty hard. Looks, just got it by into the top of the 8 foot. Good shot. Meanwhile, over on C, Brothers McAvoy, it's a tie game after 8. And Marion Arsenault and McDermott are still playing the 8th end, so once they're finished, I'll let you know. Mary is trying to come down and just freeze, or maybe even bump. No, it looks like a freeze onto the, well, a little bump on the yellow one there. Just to push it back a little, maybe not quite as much behind cover. Freeze is going to hit the blue one. Just over curling by the looks of things, just a little bit. So that kind of exposes the yellow one a little bit more now. To push the guard over. Sorry. If you get over enough to clear the top one. Oh, beautiful shot, beautiful shot. Just push it out the back. Just hang on, looks like the back 12. Possibility for a double there for Teresa. This is Jocelyn Adams throwing. Breen to it yet. Just starting to now. Might be a double shaping up here. Let's see. Oh, just over curled on her a little bit. Push the blue one a little bit closer to the guard. Still open, probably half a rock. Roll over a little bit. It's curling on her. I don't think she's going to get the close anymore, but she did get the shot still. Mary is now sitting 2-2. Tracy Breen is trying to come in through the hole. It's going to have a curl, I think, on it. Looks like it's clipping the top one. Oh, well, that's not a bad result. Push the guard over a little bit, open up the shot stone, and managed to clip the blue one going by, so it wasn't a bad result. managed to take away the yellow stone there. So blue is sitting 2 right now, but that back yellow one is still biting back there. So biters can be your worst nightmare, especially if you don't have hammer. So we'll see what as the game plays out. Looks like Teresa's looking at hitting the top one and maybe rolling over to catch the blue one, and even squirting in there. Certain it's not. The blue one is still wide open. Okay. Might see Mary throw up the guard here. If she could overlap a little bit on that yellow one, it's that yellow one. Maybe I had to catch the yellow one on the outside and drive right back onto that blue one on the top 4 foot. Let's see how this plays out here. Just asking for the center guard, or just off center guard. A little deeper than she would have liked. Teresa's trying to think she wants to do here. Just be careful that she doesn't jam it. It's going to come a little bit more. Didn't quite get the result maybe she was looking for. So that leaves Mary the option of a hit. A little behind maybe, or right on top would be great. Looks like we have our first final tonight, and after 9 ends of play and the final, Colleen Jones just got a 4-ender, and they decided to shake after 9. Final score is 9-4 for Colleen Jones. That will improve Colleen to. For that, that'll make game 3. Mary's just trying to catch the yellow one there and flop over on top. Maybe even she can even wrap a piece behind the guard there would be nice. This looks pretty good. Might have waited a little too long. Way to set up the double again. Right on the nose, I think we'll get both of them. My concern would be that one on the top of the 4 foot could go back onto the that back yellow one at the back of the rings there. We'll see what happens. May go across the face of it though. sweeping this hard. Trying to keep it straight. See what happens here. Oh, it's over curling. And it, just clipped the back, the back yellow one, but the shooter stuck around over on the wings. Doesn't look like Mary's going to waste any time. She's going to just make it go away. She'd like to hold the shooter here to force Teresa Breen to 1 coming home. Mary's rock of the 9th end, just trying to hold, remove the yellow shot or the yellow rock in the rings and hold her shooter. And she does exactly what she called. Good. So gives Teresa the option to hit. Almost just a hit and stick here. She can't roll out at all. Or she could have threw the draw if she so choose. Last rock here, the 9th end for Teresa Breen. Mary Myketyn-Driscoll is sitting 2. Just throwing a hit here, hit and stick on the nose. Just for 1. Seems to look pretty good coming down the chute. Not a lot of movement there. I think maybe one yellow. So after 9 ends of play here in Dartmouth, it is Mary Myketyn-Driscoll 7-6 over Teresa Breen. 1 end to go. Plenty time left on the clocks. Teresa has 6:54 and Mary has 9:03. So Teresa's plan here is to throw guards. She's going to want to keep throwing guards until they have something to hide behind on her last run. And she'd like to tie it up as a minimum, obviously. And, you know, hope for a miss. Maybe she get a deuce. Maybe steal a deuce. Girls are working it hard. Just going to be a nice high guard. Just over the hog line. Can't even see it on my screen here. And Mary's going to try to sit one in the 4-foot. So they just to kind of put that backwards pressure on Teresa. Girls are working this hard. Looks pretty good. Got to keep it moving all the way you can. Pretty good shot. Almost to the top of the 4-foot. Not quite buried, but Teresa's not going to bother with it. She's just going to throw up another guard. Meanwhile, in sheet C, Brothers stole one in the 9th and is up 5-4 coming home without hammer. So I'll keep you updated on that. And Marianne and Arsenault and McDermott are still in the 9th. On our feature sheet here, we're just throwing another guard. Teresa's just putting up another guard. Probably going to see Mary maybe come down and put another one in. Or she's going to play the tick. like she's just going to play the tick here. It's the first tick of the evening that I've seen. Didn't quite work out like she wanted. Just over curled a little bit on her. Lisa's going to try to come in there. She's got her 2 center guards. I think after this you're going to see her ripping some guards away, so she has a shot for the final. Her final, I guess. Just a little light, over curled a little bit, just clipped the guard. It's not bad. It's better to be high than behind the tee line. So she can use that again, whether or not it's to run in on the blue. So it looks like Mary's ripping the number 2 stone. She does. Oh. Teresa's looking at what her options are. She does have the run back of the yellow one. Or possibly she could play the hit for off the blue one on the right. Looks like she's going to play the run back. With down weight. Needs to curl up here a little bit. Marley's trying to sweep it to get it over there. Not quite the result she was looking for. Mary's looking at another hit and flop in there. Nice thing for Mary is all the rocks are ahead of the 4-foot, so they're all raisable, and there's no, you can't really freeze to them. Good result. Didn't get an inside roll there, but made the yellow one go away and held it up in the top 12-foot. Is trying to come down just to get into that is it gonna get the inside roll she was hoping for here? Nope, unfortunately. So Mary's looking at just playing the hit here. Just hit and stick. She's almost trying to block the path off, so Teresa can't get in there. She's trying to hit and stick. Haven't laid a broom to it the whole way down the ice. Right on the nose. Perfect shot. Exactly what she called for. We're down to thirds rocks here, throwing a hit, trying to get a little bit of a hit and roll. Didn't quite get the roll she was hoping for. Just trying to hit this yellow one right on the nose. Just a little outside roll. Takes the hit and roll away from Teresa. Teresa's looking at a draw here somehow, but she's got to get to shot rock. So to come and sit behind, either move the shot rock back or sit behind it. So she might be trying to set herself up for something here by just sitting on top of it as well. This is Teresa's first rock. They're sweeping it for line. It looks like it could be a little heavy. 5. Didn't quite have the weight. So So she's got a couple options here. She could block it off, force her, or she could, if she doesn't want to block it off. Oh, looks like a timeout. So we're going to talk about what their options are here. She also has the hit and roll in off the blue onto the yellow. Lots of options here. I mean, they're trying to prevent Mary from getting a deuce here. So what she could do is she could block it off, but she blocks it off. She cannot take away the blue or the yellow onto the yellow on the blue, back on the yellow for 2 for the win. Or you could force her to. Ideally, you want to force her probably to draw to the side of the pin. Yes. looks like they're leaning towards throwing the guard. Still discussing it. And timeout is 90 seconds. So the coach gets 90 seconds to come out, and the umpires will 90 seconds are up. Looks like they've decided to throw the guard. Either leave her the in off the blue onto yellow, or the cold draw to the side of the, what's the side of the button coming down the left hand side. She's over far enough, like she's kind of indicating that she may take that inside hit and roll off. Holding the broom here. That's where she wants it, but it almost looks like it's over curling a little bit on her. A little bit. Left her a couple shots here. Neither one are considered super easy. So they're come out. So this time it's Teresa Breen's timeout. And this will be her first timeout as well. Looking at their options. Cold draw to the side of the button. The other option. Looks like she's indicating that she's going to do the cold draw to the side of the forefoot. So she had just thrown a draw. Roughly, should be pretty close on her weight on what it should be. Let's see how that pans out. On our other game, McAvoy and Brothers. Brothers is up 1, but McAvoy is sitting 1, 2, 3, 4, I believe, right now. Brothers is trying to make it double and hold the shooter. So, looks like McAvoy is going to make a draw for the win, I believe. I think she's sitting 1 right now. She's going to just throw the draw for the win. On our feet, we're just watching it come down. This is for the tie. Looks a little warm. It's got to be, it's going to over curl a little and just roll off, and it's a steal of 1 for Team Mary. And the win, final score is 8-6, and that will make Myketyn-Driscoll to 2-4, and drop Teresa Breen to 1-5. And I thank you this evening at the 2019 Scotties Corner of Our Hearts here in Dartmouth, Nova Scotia. I encourage you to drop in to Dartmouth, or come in or listen or watch online tomorrow for the men's draw in the morning and the ladies draw in the afternoon. Thank you very much for listening.
I find it hilarious.